It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Keiler, and this is the Weissbier. It's coming in at 5.2% ABV. It's got that, wow, the hog there enjoying a glass of beer. I can't fault it. I do love these traditional German bottles. The kind of, it's just very traditional, isn't it? Swing top cap, dark brown bottle, label, brewery emblem has probably not changed in a million years, but it still works. And I'll tell you why it still works, is because normally with a German beer, it's about the liquid inside. And the liquid inside is generally pretty damn awesome. There's the swing top cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Oh, now then. Look at that. Oh, it does. It does. Right, okay. I was thinking, that's pouring pretty dark for a Weissbier. It's a Dunkel Weiss. Oh my goodness me. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. It's Monday today. It's Monday. It's about to lash it down with rain again in the UK. But none of that matters. It doesn't matter that it's Monday. And it doesn't matter that it's raining, because I've just poured out what looks to be a tremendous Dunkel Weiss. And this is what beer is for sometimes, isn't it? It's to put a great big smile on your face. 3-finger, slightly off white head, good levels of carbonation in the glass. Dark looking beer. It looks like really good quality liquid brown bread. You know the brown bread you get with the nuts and the seeds on the top? Pay a little bit more money for it. Well, this looks like that. Now what you got to do with a beer like this, the last inch of the beer, really got to kind of swill it round in the bottom, because most of the flavour from this beer is coming from the yeast. Let me say that again. The yeast. And of course the malt. A little bit of hop character probably coming through. But generally yeast and malt is offering up most of the flavour for this beer. So there's the beer in the glass then. You can see that kind of haze in the top, that last inch of beer. Lots of sediment in there. Lots of unfiltered goodness, as I like to call it. And bang, we've chucked it in the glass. It's very important that you do so, and it's full of vitamins as well. Vitamin B, vitamin D. I get them mixed up. It's got one or the other in there. The beer is available from our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you've worked away, if you've not just worked away but been on holiday and you found that wonderful beer that you want to try again, maybe it's Keiler Dunkel Weissbier, then you'll find it more than likely at beersofeurope.co.uk. Right, aroma on the beer then. Smells fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Peppery, spicy, hoppy and herbal. Banana, clove. A little bit of toffee malt, a little bit of roasted malt coming through. Yeah, this smells absolutely fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Just fantastic. Gotta go again. Oh, it starts off, the beer floats. The beer floats, and that's because of the levels of carbonation in the beer. It's quite a carbonated Weissbier, this one, but the carbonation seems to, it kind of like makes the beer float in your mouth. Does that make any sense? Kind of like sinks down into the pit of the stomach. You can feel the flavours, that lovely, fantastic, that banana, that clove, that spiciness, that pepperiness. Just wonderful, really. Just wonderful, wonderful beer. The roasted malt, the difference, I was reading the label, wasn't I, and pouring the beer. The difference between, let's call it a normal Weissbier, is that normal Weissbier is being brewed with light grains, light malt. And that offers up light flavours, but of course with that yeasty kind of banana-y, clovey flavour. The difference with the Dunkel Weiss, and I like my beer, like the more complex the beer, the better. The difference with the Dunkel Weiss is that not only have they used that fantastic German Weissbier yeast strain to make it banana, clove, spicy, peppery, but they've added some roasted malts to the beer, and that just adds another level, another layer of flavour, another level of like a little bit of rich kind of chocolate malt coming through, a little bit of like slightly burnt bread, brown, fantastic breads I was talking about earlier on with the nuts on the top. It's just, yeah, it's just really, really good. There's lots going on. There's lots of little flavours that are just popping their heads up and going again and popping up and going. And you, it's one of these beers that you're having to think an awful lot about the flavour. You're having to think about that little bit of like peppery spiciness that just lurks around a little bit. That banana, that little bit of roasted malt flavour coming through. Absolutely brilliant. Right, so it conforms to the Reinheitsgebot. That means it can call itself a beer. It's been brewed with malt, hops, yeast and water. Anything more, in Germany you're not allowed to call it beer. It's a German purity law. It's the law that you can only use natural ingredients. We probably need that in the UK, don't we? Name of the brewery. Now, I was having a quick look earlier on. I'm pretty sure it's Keiler. I'm pretty sure it's Keiler Brewery Keiler probably, but I can't quite see. There's no real, and there's no age to the brewery. Normally a brewery of a great quality German brewery would be like 1752 or something like that, but this doesn't. So I'm not sure if this is it probably won't be a relatively new brewery, maybe 50 to 60-year-old brewery. I don't know, let me know in the comments box below. I'll be certainly, when I'm finished with this review in a moment, I will be going over to Wikipedia and having a little look. But I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.